So welcome back everyone to Nobody Asked, and I am Viva. I know stories that a lot of people don't know, so here I am telling stories that nobody actually asked, but it's actually so interesting. So let me give you a little update. I just came back from Korea. It was amazing. I actually planned this episode to be with my friend, but we didn't have enough time because Korea was just a lot. It was just a lot of places we had to go to, a lot of shopping, a lot of good food. So freaking good. And what else? What else should I update you guys about? Eric Tom, watch my stories. What else? I don't know. It's just a lot has happened, and here I am. I'm back. And just to say this before we start, everything between us is a little hot goss. Nothing is meant to hurt anyone or blame anyone or tell anyone that they are such thing. Okay, so today we are diving into the second part of Loren and Faith. Now, a little recap of those who didn't watch the first episode. Go watch the first episode, but I'll recap if you're too lazy. So basically, we covered a couple from 90 Days Fiancé the other way around, which is basically Loren, who is an American, who is broke, and his only type was being trans. So he fell in love with a trans lady called Faith. She is very, very nice. But then he cheats on her by saying that, oh, because they've never met before, it's okay. Although we have a relationship that we have together as boyfriend and girlfriend. And then, yeah, he cheats on her. He got STDs. Faith find it hard to kind of trust him again. And we left Loren in Faith's situation when Loren told Faith that he was sleeping around in Philippines and he got STDs. You got your popcorn ready. This is going to be a plot twist. If you're ready, let's go. So Loren still has his hopes up that Faith would still give him a second chance and that he would still have his Filipino life and he'll live in the Philippines with Faith. But he's also at the same time worried that he had come all this way for nothing. Anyway, he calls his friends or his ex, Esther, who is still good friends with him, and told her about what happened. Now, he was like, I don't want to lose Faith. His friends was like, if you don't want to lose Faith, you gotta commit to monogamy and you gotta be okay with being monogamous and just loving Faith and hoping that she'll give him a second chance. So, cut to Faith. She met up with her friends, and initially Faith had organized this meeting with her friends so Loren could meet her friends. But now that she kind of learned the news that he has been cheating on her, got STDs, she doesn't want Loren to meet her friends just yet. So she went to see her friends, told them all about what happened. And it just really breaks my heart to see a little like bright light in her just kind of dies down just because of Loren. You can see at the start of the season that she was so happy. She was like, oh, I found the man I love. And also the man loves me as well because I am me. And now she's like, oh, maybe this is not it. And yeah, it's just kind of sad. But Faith, being the kind girl that she is, she gives him a second chance. And mind you, I feel like in this season, Faith has given Loren and will be giving Loren a lot of second, third, fourth, fifth chances that he really doesn't deserve. But we will slowly unpack that.
I had such high hopes for us, and I can't believe he betrayed me. I want to meet him tonight because I just want to listen his side, but my trust is broken.
So Faith gave Loren a chance to explain his side of the story. After she had some time to think, Loren was like, okay, I'm going to be monogamous. I'm going to love only you. We're going to be together. So do you want to continue this or not? So Faith now has a decision that if she wants to, continue seeing him or, cut ties with him. And Faith, poor girl, she views Loren as her first love. So, of course, she feels very, very, very betrayed. But this is where things got messed up. This is how it went, okay? Loren was like, sorry, it's my fault. But also, there was clearly a miscommunication between us.
We're in this situation because I messed up. But I felt like I was communicating that I was sleeping with people, but clearly you didn't understand that.
Basically gaslighting Faith so that she thinks that she was the one that didn't understand, that it was her fault and not his. This is a classic 101 behavior of a manipulator. And mind you, if I remember correctly, this is also the same guy who said that
I've been hinting at me sleeping with other people. Like I let her know that I stay over other people's houses, but I'm not sure that she understands.
with Miracle on his side, Loren gets his second chance. And she said she will introduce Loren to her family, to her friends as a friend instead of a boyfriend and girlfriend. Loren was like, I'll take whatever I can get to be in the Philippines. And Loren needed to do a lot of effort to show that he is actually committed and he's actually like trustworthy, which, yes, protect your sanity because this is not okay. Like literally from the start, it has been lies and lies. It's like Big Ed with the height. It's like Big Ed with what he's not wanting kids. This is what we need to see in girls who go on this damn show. Like, don't settle for this. At the hotel, Faith was like, oh yeah, before everything happened, I booked only one room. But now, miss, hey, receptionist, do you have another room available? Loren was not happy.
It is frustrating that even though I don't have a lot of money, I did pay for this trip to Leyte. And now she's booking 2 rooms. I know she's still upset with me, and sleeping in separate rooms is how she's showing it.
And yes, disregarding the fact that, yeah, I did make her feel betrayed and I did hurt her feelings. So yeah, disregard that and we chop shop. We need to, make this work.
Sleeping in separate rooms slows down the relationship process, the partner building process. And the one thing we don't have is time.
From this, I can see that Faith was like, I need to take one step back and look at this man clearly as he is. And Loren, the only thing that is in his head is, how can I trap this woman and stay in the Philippines? Faith does not live in Manila. So when they visit her hometown, Loren was like, oh, this island looks nice. Why don't you work here?
How much would the house cost that you're talking about? Like the average little house? Like 100,000 pesos?
I think it's 100,000 pesos.
Because I've looked it up. It's like about 2,000 US dollars-ish.
So why are you searching for that?
What do you mean? In case I move here? For you?
Was it for Faith or was it for you? Because the last time I checked, Faith was not expecting you to be moving to the Philippines. So they spent a day in Leyte before meeting up with the family. They had this romantic time together. Faith was trying her best to stand her ground. Loren was trying his best to be committed and show her that he is, in fact, in love with her. Oh, God. You know how this dude cooked food in the bathroom because he was practicing his ability to stand humidity in the bathroom? Yeah. So basically, when Loren met Faith's family, her mom made some homemade Filipino food, and Loren was criticizing the food.
Faith's mom, she made like a mixed vegetable. I would have chosen like slightly different flavors. Not that it was bland, it had flavor. Just, I feel like it was missing like a little something. Maybe something Filipino-y, but, I would never complain.
Like, this man is telling a Filipino mom that she needs to cook with more Filipino flavor because it's not Filipino enough. And at the dinner, her mom asked Loren directly if he loves Faith. And of course, this man said, yes, absolutely. I love your daughter. And the family was like, are you sure? Because she's trans. And he's like, yeah. My type, my damn type. The meetup with the family actually went pretty well. The family actually liked him. And afterwards, Faith had a talk with her sister, and Faith was telling her all about what happened, about the STD incident. She basically said what is music to my ears. She said that she won't settle for someone who cheats, but she is giving Loren a chance. So hear me out. Faith is here worried if Loren has the right intentions, taking him to meet the family, seeing if he could be the committed one. And after meeting the family, I'm not too sure of the timeline, but I think maybe the next day or maybe the meal afterwards, they went out. And my man Loren here was like, okay, look, I've been thinking about how to make this work. She was like, what do you mean? You mean our relationship? He's like, no. How can I sing the Philippines? Not how you were feeling, not how we were feeling. This is what he said. So if we really want to be together forever, right? If you really love me enough, if you care about me, let's go get married in Thailand because same-sex marriage isn't legal here. And once we do that, I file for citizenship and voila, we are married. I don't think that's how citizenship works that way. But lucky him, he has got another plan. And guess what that plan is? Oh my God. The moment I heard these words came out from his mouth, I was like, dude, are you in the right mind? He basically said, if I can't marry you for citizenship, I will marry another woman instead. Smart brains over here is like, but maybe actually I shouldn't marry just a random Filipino girl. What if? And this is what he actually suggested. What if I marry your mom?
What if I just marry your mom?
What?
Your mom's a good choice. She's single.
What?
No. Flat out, no. What in the right world would someone think that, oh, if I can't marry this girl for citizenship, let me marry the mom instead? My girl, she was shocked.
Makes me feel like he cares more to stay in the Philippines instead of marry me. And I'm worried.
Like at this point, are we questioning Loren's intention? We probably should, because I could see where he is prioritizing himself in this relationship. And coming back, the family started to question how Loren is going to make a living there, because Loren did say that, oh, he's going to, live here. And he's like, oh, I've got skills. I do all kinds of jobs. I've cleaned, I fish. I know how to fish. I've worked on a farm before. It's basically him saying, look, stop worrying about me and my work and my life. The thing we have to work on is I think we should really consider his plans to marry Faith's mom. And he thinks that it's a fantastic idea. And the fact that Faith kind of laughed it off, he was like, it shouldn't be dismissed. So he freaking brought it up. He brought it up in the middle of the table and said, okay, work-wise, it's fine. Should be okay. I can find a job. Our plan is I'll marry Faith's mom for citizenship. And literally, he told it in front of the mom. He told it in front of the family. Let me recap. This dude had $40 to his name, whose type is only trans. Now wants to marry the mom for citizenship. What could get worse? So yeah, after this, Faith really sees somehow how committed Loren is. I don't really see that, but okay.
He's really proven how committed he is.
And they went out that night. Now, in the first episode, this man slept with another woman and said, oh, I'm not in the Philippines, so this is not considered cheating, and then got STDs. And I've got good news. He is now free from STDs, and they shared their first little kiss, and Loren was like, he had the audacity to say this. He was like, that's it? One kiss? And here, Faith friends kind of played a big part, because her friends was trying to filter out how Loren is. And they basically asked, so how many people have you slept with while dating Faith? Loren revealed that he was sleeping with 7 people. And from the looks, he seems very proud when the friend was asking about it. And the friends didn't find Loren as faithful as Faith did, because she had Faith. And apparently when the camera stopped filming, one of the friends pulled Faith aside. She told Faith that she saw that he was flirting with another girl in front of the club. And the other girl is a drag queen. Are we surprised at this point? So Faith did what she had to do. She confronted him. And this is what Loren had to say for himself. And he said something along the lines of, no, it was their job. So I was giving attention to them because it was their job. After this, Loren was like, shit, my ticket to stay in the Philippines is actually floating away. Like, I need to do something.
And he said, my friend thinks you're cute, which was a girl in a striped dress that was gray. I walked over to her and did one of these. I actually did. And I said, sure, you're too young for me, and I'm here to be with my beautiful girlfriend.
In what world does rejection look like that?
So I did not flirt with a drag queen. I denied the flirting of a random girl.
He just basically rejected her, but caressing her at the same time. So I don't believe him at all. We move on to the next stage. We kind of know that Faith is kind of artistic. So Loren, because he is broke, he doesn't have money, he asked Faith if she could tattoo him. And Faith, she has no prior experience of tattooing. And this man literally handed her homemade poke sticks and some ink and said, tattoo me. As someone who did tattoo, watching the scene made me scream internally and externally. Like, this is screaming infection. Like, STDs wasn't enough. He wanted skin infection as well. This man promised the world to Faith while thinking that spending $50 on a tattoo is ridiculous. Because he's like, okay, shop, time is almost over. He wanted to show Faith how committed he is to the relationship. So he went to the magic shop. Side note, Faith does magic as well. So he went to the magic shop and he wanted to do a magic trick to surprise Faith with a ring and propose.
So I don't care about magic in any way at all. But my girl I'm trying to marry, she does do magic. And so I want to do a magic trick while also proposing at the same time.
And the way he proposed was he took her to a picnic spot. He had a picnic mat. He had a rose. He did the pulling long fabric trick. Like, I don't know how would you say it, but like, he pulled the fabric and it was still very long. And at the end of that long fabric, it was a ring. And then he asked her to marry him so that they'll be together forever. This man literally sat there and was like, do you want to marry me?
Nice rainbow string, just for you. At the end of this string, there's a ring. Because Faith, will you marry me?
She said yes. She said yes. I'm speechless. So their next trip is to go ask advice from the immigration about their marriage and how Loren can stay in the Philippines. So Loren suggested the first plan was, oh, we can go get married in Thailand and get my visa here, which they said no. So the immigration was like, oh, why don't you move her there with the K1 visa where, typically you got 90 days, and that's where the 90 Days Fiancé show came from. And he basically revealed to the immigration, oh yeah, actually I've got no money. I ain't got money, honey. Like nothing. Nada. And the immigration was like, look, I really can't help you unless you find money or unless you find another way. We really can't help you because you need to have a legal marriage in the Philippines to be recognized as citizenship. And also, you just need money as well, which he doesn't have anything. This made Loren pissed off. They got back to the hotel. They discussed more about the options and what they could do about the situation. And while Faith was talking, Loren was acting so weird. He was crushing a can. He started playing with a knife. It's like someone fidgeting. I need to do something to let go of this stress or this anger. So he started grabbing a knife. He pointed a knife to his head, playing with the knife, and then he starts stabbing his hand with the knife. Oh, it's just, I just don't understand. It doesn't look normal. I feel like he needs help. I really do feel like he needs help. When you're at a dinner table, would you, with the right mind, grab a can and start smashing it on your head and smack it? No! Loren did that. And Faith was absolutely weirded out by that. She called it out. She's like, what are you doing? She said it was weird that you did that. She didn't feel okay staying in the same room as Loren because absolutely A, he could murder her. Second, what is he gonna do?
A first boyfriend talking with me like this. Mm-hmm. Is it normal for you?
Yes.
And now only Faith was fully realizing the gravity of this man and how he is as a person. Fun time. Let's list out what he did. He's homeless. He cheated on her. He got STDs because he cheated on her. He flirted with other people while gaslighting her. He wants to marry her mom to live in the Philippines and thinks that his visa situation is more important than Faith's feeling. He manipulated her and he plays with knife while he's pissed off. And after she kind of had this realization that actually Loren is just nuts and I'm not settling for this anymore, this is not it, I don't want this person, Faith decides to cut it.
Sorry, and we're done.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable you put this one, a knife. Yeah, it's a bread knife, but it's a knife. And because we are trans and we don't know who is the real one, accept us.
So after this incident, Faith decided to cut it and basically, hi Ollie, oh my god, come on, come to me. Hi Ollie. Oh, it was so cute. I'm so sorry you had to hear that. So basically, after Faith cut ties with Loren, Faith didn't see Loren. And Loren was like, can we meet up so we could talk? In hopes that Faith still has love for him and would miraculously look past his mistakes and forgive him for the man he was. And Faith said, no, I will not forgive you. This is not what I'm going to settle with. And that is where Faith and Loren's lore end. Now, does it end here? I'm actually not really sure. I feel like it probably ended here. It's very unfortunate for Faith, but I think this is the best for her. Loren needs to get some sense kicked into him because this is not how you should treat a person. You should not love a person and want to marry their mom for citizenship. You should not want to be with a person and still flirt with other people and basically gaslit your partner. That's a no. That's a definitely big no from me. And I'm actually very proud of Faith for finally choosing herself because honestly, she gave this man more chances than most people probably would. And she is very, very generous. I would have probably not seen him after he told me he was sleeping around and has STDs. I'm like, well, dude, you didn't respect my feelings. Kadoosh, bababoosh, I don't even know what to say. But yeah, this is where I'm going to end this lore and I hope you guys like it. I know it's been kind of an erratic post. I swear and I promise that it will be much more scheduled. I hope. Man, it's just been so hectic. And be sure to check out all my other episodes. Yeah, let me know what you think about the situation and about the fact that he wants to marry her mom. I think it's just ridiculous. Give me your thoughts, actually. As usual, nobody asked for this story, but you're absolutely welcome. I'll see you in the next episode.